So everything that you just said reminded me of some things I've heard throughout the years. I've heard, and I haven't researched it, but I've heard that Thomas Edison tried to make the light bulb 1,000 times before he actually succeeded. And a lot of people try things once or twice and they say it didn't work out, so they give up. And your week didn't go the way you wanted to, but then you still showed up. I remember somebody else saying a few years ago to me, if you want to make God laugh, tell him what you got planned. We have all these plans and it doesn't work out. And sometimes we don't look for the message in the mess. We see a lot of the highlights that people post on social media, but no one talks about the lowlights. And that's a perfect segue into my next question for you is what is the reality of what you're doing? The low lights versus the highlights. Like, what's the reality? Not what people post on social media. Hashtag being great. Hashtag business booming. Hashtag I'm in Barbados. Like, what is the reality of the low lights versus the highlights?
I'm glad you asked that because that was definitely part of the roller coaster of emotions. Because I do see other coaches, I see other entrepreneurs, and I do follow them on social media. And you do see their successes and you see the number of followers that they have and their highlight reel and their achievements. And of course, it's all of the amazing things that they've done. You rarely see the behind the scenes and what it took to get there. And so in my mind, part of what I did is I went into this with the thought of my own highlight reel and what that's going to look like and a classroom full of people and me standing in front of them and doing my thing and the energy and the excitement and the collaboration that's happening. I don't have any footage of that. I don't have any content to be able to post that to my platforms. And so the fact is that it is very much so in that low light space where that is, what we don't see is again that roller coaster of emotions, that self-doubt, the um, not getting a good night's sleep because I'm stressed about it, the little meltdown that I had of just questioning everything and my emotions building up and wanting to just uh, even question should I even be doing this on a bigger scale. And those pieces are the parts that don't get the attention, that people don't focus on, that we really, to a degree, I know for myself, and I think maybe I speak for others, where there's a little bit of shame around that. Like, where's my highlight reel? I don't have all of these amazing pictures and videos and again, content to share because nobody showed up. And so it's recognizing that the highlights, sometimes the only way we get to them is because we've worked through the low lights,
Right.
and they are going to be there and it is part of the reality, but being able to accept them and recognize that it's not always the highlight reel, it's not always the amazing shot and the thousands of followers and likes and comments and all of that.
Right. And I appreciate